In today's video, we explore the town of Kalmaunda, looking at the village historical area and the town itself. So come along with us on today's adventure.
At the entrance of the tourist bureau, I came across Kalamunda Town Centre Heritage Walk Trail map. It's got some lovely information on it. Did you know there was a water tank with a tank on this site supplying water pump up from the Stirk Valley family water soak for the steam trains? Some other information about the thriving town is here as well. Kalamunda History Village. Step back in time and discover not just Kalamunda, but how people would have lived days gone by. You might see the birds, or children can look out for Kalamunda, little kangaroo, who will help you have fun around the museum. I will film the highlights, and there is a entrance fee, but the entrance fee is well worth it. Okay, so what have we got in this little village? We've got water for steam power, a plaque that tells you all about this railway line was built in 1891. The Kalamunda railway station. Children can have fun on the engine, pretending to drive. G-class locomotive. The post office. What was it like in an old post office? Very much different from today. Very interesting local post offices of the area. An old telephone. How many people watching this video can recall a telephone like that? Things of the days gone by. Photos from the Kalamunda and Districts Historical Society. So, if you've got family or history in the Kalamunda area, come on and have a look, as you'll be surprised on what you might discover. An old switchboard. Have a look around in the cottages. Listen to the music. Reminisce over the old prams and furniture. How was a kitchen set up? an area. There's the kitchen, the other one was the dining room. Silly me. This beautiful tablecloth. Let's try and zoom in on the work that went into it. It was all handmade, and even the napkins to match were handmade. This hand embroidered tablecloth and napkins was donated in 1936, and it was given to the person by her great grandmother. She had handmade, embroidered it all by hand. The work that has gone into this beautiful tablecloth was given to the great granddaughter as a wedding present. Wow, what beautiful work. It's just hard to imagine something like that. This is part of the veranda of the Kalmaunda State School, 1905 to 1970. A recent one. Some of the old little things that they would have used. And the Swindles room. Life. What it was like to live in Kalmaunda. Showing all different aspects. Childhood homemade toys were fun. These days we don't make our toys. It's mainly all on the internet. What about a church wedding? And an old organ. Goes on sporting, cricket and tennis, photos, social events, good old game of cards, the personal effects. What they used to do after work. Maybe they read a newspaper. Maybe they did crocheting or did sewing. The embroidery. The school building has work that the children would have done. A little bit of history on the school. Photos, past schools of the Kalamunda district. It even has school photographs. And please browse through these albums of local school children. Can you recognise anyone? If so, please note your information on the pad provided. Kalamunda High School. And so if you've got anyone who, or even yourself, maybe went to one of the Kalamunda district schools, have a look. Come into the school village, part of the history village, and see if you can see your photo, your name in the school, to preserve that history of the school itself. And the desks, the ink wells and how they lifted up the chairs. Would have been so uncomfortable. The nature tables, the blackboards, all the work that has gone in. How they would have learnt in those days. Not so long ago, but just interesting for future generations to look back on and realise the hardships of before the internet. This is inside the arts and craft wagon. It's all lovely work, crocheting. Won't film it all, as it will spoil what you're going to discover, and that, as you know, is not what we want to do. Walking sticks with animal heads? Now that would be interesting. Even an umbrella. And the old little, I guess this van was probably used as a postal area. So you've got the little things there. We won't go into too much detail about that, just in case there's a little bit personal items in there. Those that like the incense, fragrance and handmade soaps, even your jewellery. So much to see, so much for you to look at for yourselves.
If you're interested in the old style buildings that have been repurposed, we have Tyndale House, which is now a Vietnamese cafe restaurant. And just next to there, we have another one, J.H. Tyndale Booth Curious Hall, which is now used as Action Bell real estate. Kalamunda is the northern terminus for the Bibbulmun track. So if you're planning on doing the Bibbulmun track and you want to go from the start to the finish, you'd be starting here in Kalmaunda and ending up down in Albany. And along the way there is various shelters you can stay in, as well as various walks that everyone can do, where you go past various wildflowers and other areas. With plenty of signage. As we continue to walk, and here we have the woggle, which signifies the Bibbulmun track. And here we have where the track starts. Just near the Kalamunda Central entrance, we have a little precinct area with various cafes at the Red Gum Cafe, the Gallery of White Room Farming Studios, place so we can get gelato ice cream, and a clothing store that looks like, at the time of filming, there's a Jets gym opening up soon. Then just opposite here, also we have an antiques, books and collectibles. Never know, you might be able to score yourself a bargain. We've also got located in this vicinity the Town Centre Theatre known as Cad's Theatre. Just continuing on, got OPSM and some Samberos. And then just down the end here, got the cheese shop. It's a great place to get cheeses from all around the world. Next to there we've got Herb Circle, it's the local natural and unique giftware, as well as the Best Drop Tavern restaurant, which is located within an historical village. Also in Haynes Street area we've got a barbershop cafe and a dental on Haynes. Just looking down the street we have the florist, and there is also a pharmacy 777. As we continue walking down Railway Road, there's a Dreams Jewellery and Gifts. I've also got this building here, per Mosaic, which is like a mosaic workshop, doing various mosaic patterns and other knickknacks out of various mosaic patterns. We have a fish and takeaway fish and chip shop, as well as a BWS and a pub sort of style. Then we've got Kalamunda Central, where you'll find your shopping village with your regular shops and a Coles supermarket.